Howdy, Cassandra Xavier here again. It is Friday, November 10th, 2017. I'm on the outside of Philadelphia, in a suburb outside of Philadelphia, and I want to share, one of those start where you are. This is a show and tell food thing. Yesterday, I had my weekly therapy session. Usually in therapy, I've been going to therapy for over 20 years. I'm an incest survivor, child sexual and physical abuse survivor. I have bipolar and PTSD, and I was diagnosed with both of those in 1993. I'm 48 years old today, and today I manage my symptoms with lithium orotate, which is a lovely over-the-counter supplement, and it's lithium, but it's a very safe, non-toxic way to use it. It's awesome. And other things, including diet and nutrition management. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so here we go. So I want to share, I was preparing my first meal of the day, and then I thought, let me just share it. So, the reason I even brought up the therapies is on account of, for the first time in all of my years of therapy, I'm working on my food issues. I've been a compulsive overeater my entire life. I have memories as early as age 7, being called out on eating too much. And interestingly enough, bipolar disorder is something that a lot of women with bipolar disorder have eating issues, particularly compulsive eating. So that kind of goes hand in hand with that. And my therapist reminded me that sexual abuse survivors very, very, very often have eating disorders. And I know that for sure. In fact, I founded in the late 90s a group called Sisters Healing Together, a peer support group for women survivors of incest with a special focus on compulsive overeating, because I had not until then found a group that addressed both together. So it's a huge thing. It's been a part of my life, but I always thought that I would handle my eating issues outside of therapy. I never thought of doing it in therapy. It wasn't until a friend, an erotic friend, not a neurotic friend, but an erotic friend, suggested that I, address it in counseling. I never had before. So I'm working on it, and it's huge. So part of that is keeping a food journal. I just decided to do that, and I thought I would share. And so my therapist pointed out that even though I eat too much, I eat pretty healthily, except for the gummy bears, except for the outside candy things. But for the most part, my basic eatings every day are crazy healthy. I eat brown rice. These are stewed vegetables. This is collard greens, 2 different kinds of beans, black beans, kidney beans, prepared in onion and fresh garlic. As you can see, I'm big on the garlics and the onions, all of them. And I eat kale every day, like raw kale. I just bag it up. I process it once a week. I process all of my collards and my kale. And so these are 2 big ass bags full of processed